So if this looks like some bullshit, it's because it is. I think that's how I'm gonna start off all my videos because I like to readily admit that what I'm designing here is full of tomfoolery and shenanigans. And here recently, I just added in the sounds and I tweaked a couple of areas. I did a few playthroughs last night with the improved lighting and in this area with the maze. I'm gonna play through this entirely, not completely as the player would. That's just because I don't have everything coded just yet. I had to redo this part because I admittedly got so frustrated with the trees here. And so, yeah, I just like to do playthroughs and see what it would feel like, as the player. Because, one, you're doing this for entertainment of others. And, everything might not necessarily be awesome as I think. Um, I'm already pissed off as a player. You're going to hear it once we go through. And also for the sake of this playthrough, I turned off the rain prefab. In my silent playthroughs, you'll be able to hear rain, but I really didn't want to talk over rain. And also, you can probably hear the landscapers in the background, and I definitely apologize for that. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. I don't have anything out here that the player can see, and that's something I already am slightly annoyed with. So, also, me talking out loud and making notes as well. So, enjoy that. Great. So instead of a night vision, we have a shadow vision, and I meant to make this viewpoint as pretty useless as possible, but not completely useless. So you can still go back to like normal or use your flashlight. However, I did make a few upgrades in here. There is tripping sound, but also the stairs are set apart just enough that the player would have to jump a little bit, but also there's no railing here. The player can slip off and would have to start all over again. So definitely, gotta hug the wall. Gotta hug the wall. Okay, we're outside now. And I'm thinking about actually, I'm going to put the key to get out of this place in the maze. So that's going to be going up here. Now we're going to get off. Um, Later on, I will be coding damage, so the player should not yeet off the tower. Yeah. Here, it's meant to be a little empty. I was intending for this not to be see-through. I was intending for the player to kind of like scale the wall sometimes, or just have something a little secret back there, something fun. So we have our pew here. We have our little fire. I'm actually thinking of tying a trigger sequence right here and have this lit. So that would be fun. There should be a sound around here. Bones in there, Sheila. Another sound right here. Some rocks. We have got the French Revolution going on right there. Um, I'm debating on putting a gazebo here. I'm not sure. This bridge. So we're gonna go into the woods now. And remember those dramatic houses that I had at the very start? Because I had to start Project over. Yeah, I'm seriously not getting rid of them. I do want to put more around the houses. Also, I don't know if you guys remember, I said not to follow the trails. That still stands. Don't follow the trails. It will fuck you up. There are collectibles in the woods. If you think this lens is actually bad, it was worse earlier. Like everything was impossible. This is kind of the simulation of what Shadowmancers would use in my books, how they would see things necessarily in the dark. But play wise, the player would only have so many so many seconds to use this. This would drain faster than their normal flashlight. So this is the player without any light source. So the player would have to pick up 2 different sources of light to use them. There is a lighthouse, however, in all of my playthroughs, I did not really consider the lighthouse as a light source, and that's the only reason why. Wait, is that that was the lighthouse? That's bullshit. I'm sorry. Shit, that was gross. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust the lighthouse. I forgot I had one of them motherfuckers. Damn. Anyway, put the light back. Here's the house. There should be some bones around here. And oh, we got ships. We got ships that are on fire. And because why not? Why not have ships on fire? That was a sound. Oh, it's a bridge. Oh, and here is Fun Time Happiness Rock. So I'm going to, because that sound is actually on a. Why are there 2 skeletons, motherfuckers? Anyway, so these are where the player are gonna have to put the bones that they find throughout the game. I'm trying to actually see if I can find some bones. Like it's purposely hard to find the bones. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it's just a bone stacked on a crate. So the player has to collect 5 of those, and the reason why they have to collect 5 of those is because also right now I haven't put up any boundaries, and I don't think I will. The water will have damage. So if the player falls into the water, they're going to start all over again. There will be boundaries for certain paths I want the player to take, but otherwise it's free fall. If you didn't see it, I'm sorry. So that's why I definitely want to get the lighthouse a bit lower and have the light actually brighter. But anyway, you need to collect the bones, and then bone magic will actually release this. So I have these rocks down for right now. but during gameplay they will be up. So I'm just gonna have this regular flashlight. I would rather do this than talking in that. There are holes. Don't fall in holes. Holes are bad. You're gonna jump over holes. If this is busting out anybody's eardrums, I am so sorry. Okay. Oh god. Fuck. I gotta turn all of that down. Like, fucking that's too much. There's Lighthouse that's not providing much light. I kind of suspected that I wouldn't provide much light over here, seeing as how the maze, renderer, stop. Seeing as the maze, like, where it's positioned and how high, how tall the player is. I kind of suspected that, but I gotta fix it. So anyway, you're over here, you're like, hey, it's a good time. I'm not in bullshit land anymore. But psych, you are in bullshit land because it gets stupider. It's gonna be a Narnia reference. It's gonna let the player know, hey, you gotta find the doors because you now have a key. So go find the door that leads you the fuck out of here. It was so dark. I couldn't figure out how to get in the maze from my prior videos, so I set the mazes on fire. Because that's reasonable. So yeah, the player will go up and try a door. I'm going to be setting up the on-trigger enters soon. But you're going to go up to the door. It's going to be like, nah, play a wrong door. And again, you can try to bypass the maze by going down here. I actually may put a couple of blockers, so if you do manage to do it, I don't know, give you a gift card to Target. I doubtful, but yeah. So in the prior iterations, like this sucked just getting in, and this still trips me up a little bit because the fucking bushes are the same height as the player. And is it this way? Like, literally, I always get confused. So now, okay, yes, to this way. And there's a sound in here that I always jump when I hear it, and it's the marker that you're halfway through the maze. But like an asshole, I put it diagonal, so that's great. Also, it lets you know that there's a secret in the latter part of the maze, which I'm calling my haunted secret room, because once we go in there, you'll just understand. You'll understand. We got fuck. Because god damn it. And yeah, that's the sound. And I'll hear it a couple more times, and I will be normal. Fuck. What's I talking about? Oh, my haunted room. Oh, once I get there, you'll see why I call it my potentially haunted room, because the sound. It's just the sound alone. Oh. Not it. Like, my eye is actually twitching every time I hit that sound. That's right. So, there are church doors over here. Up. Maybe not over here, and I'm farther along than I thought. I have no explanation for this. there's a lot happening, and I have no explanation. So this door lets you know there's some bullshit behind it. It's not great. Like, it's just the sound. The sound isn't great. But anyway, the exit is... There it is. And another douchebag thing that I did, I made it an actual, like, gate. So that sound definitely matches, like, the door style, but fuck, you can't goddamn see that shit. So we're going through here in the bullshit area. If I can see the fucking bullshit area. Hold on. And like I said, when the player is actually doing this, this is gonna run out faster than the flashlight. Oh, that's weird. Why is the sound not playing? How bizarre. I wonder if I turned it off. I probably turned it off. Let me get the fuck out of here. I don't like being in there. So let me go to the sound and see if it is actually fucking working. Let me see if my box flyer is actually on. Yeah. Wait. Okay. After I fix it, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna just I don't like going in there. Fuck. But I made it. Why does something I make inherently creepy? I know that I'm inherently creepy just as a person, but fuck that room. And I'm gonna make it even like more like it's not even there's nothing in there that's inherently like evil or bad. There really isn't. It's just an off-putting ooh. So give me a second, I'll be back and we're gonna talk about that room.